Future of road cycling. People ask me, Duro, what's your opinion? First of all, a bit about me. I'll put the challenge out there. I don't know anyone on the planet that knows more about cycling in general than myself. That's a big call, but let's put it out there. Nutrition, training, racing, bicycle industry, mechanics. Definitely the best mechanic out there, but I know a bit. My main forte is getting the average person who's interested in cycling and giving them years and years of knowledge in a very short period of time where they can just learn. When I have people who've been riding for a couple of months doing 200k rides on their first ever road bike, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I meet people who watch my YouTube videos and I go for a ride with them and I'm like, fuck, this dude's pretty good. Or this girl's really good. And I'm like, how many road bikes you've had? And they're like, oh, this is my first road bike. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how can you progress so quickly? And it's because they're following my advice. Simple as that. Because I've been there. I've been the noob. I've never had a driver's license. I'm 38 years old. So I can definitely say that I don't know anyone else who has my level of cycling knowledge. My ebook tomorrow is going to be out on cycling. It's the most comprehensive book on cycling ever written. Comprehensive yet simple. So anyone can just uptake this information just like a fucking phone app. Alright, future of road cycling, in my opinion, it is going to be bikes that are weight loss focused. Well, weight loss focused, doing right? Yeah, this is where the big industry is. Let me just plug my computer in. And that's why I don't use electric batteries in my bike, because I probably run out of battery, just like my Mac. Anyway, so weight loss industry is the biggest industry that the bicycle industry is not paying attention. It's the biggest market that you just sort of let it slip away. I would sell more bikes. Another challenge I'll put out there. I sell more bikes than anyone else on the planet who isn't working in a bike shop or who isn't a professional rider. And why do I sell those bikes? Because the main reason is people want to lose weight. They're like, how do I get skinny? Do I do it freely? Get a fucking bike. Eat some carbs and go ride them. Takes 3 kilos of oxygen to burn 1 kilo of fat. So the weight loss market, when the cycling industry pays attention to that, fuck all this pro racing bullshit. I mean, that's all cool and stuff, but really, like, who wants to be a fucking pro rider? It's the hardest sport in the world, man. It's the hardest, most dangerous sport on the planet. There's not many people who want to be a pro rider. I had to go and I'm like, fuck, this is crazy, man. This is hectic as fuck. Do you know how fit you got to be? It's crazy, man. So I'm not sure why we continue with this focus on pro riders and pro level equipment. What's the point? No one wants to be a pro rider except for a very small, crazy amount of people who are crazy. You'll be certified insane to be a professional bike rider. It is so dangerous. It is so hard. You've got to be like, crazy, man, literally. So why the fuck is the bike industry putting all that effort and money into supporting a sport which is awesome, but not many people want to do it? People want to watch it, but let's really be realistic, man. It's 2015. People care more about aesthetics. Alright? Aesthetics, man. Weight loss. So once the bike industry starts building bikes that cater for noobs, we're going to see cycling will just fucking explode to fuck. If you think cycling's popular now, you wait until the cycling industry takes on the weight loss market, man. How are they going to do that? They're going to build bikes that actually fucking are good to ride. So many of these bikes out these days have got these fucking gearing. It's so hard. I mean, I'm a pretty good fucking rider. I can hold 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes on a good day. 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes. That's alright. You know, it's not too bad, but it's on a fresh legs. But it's like Chris Froome, probably 6.5, 7 watts per kilo after 5 hours of racing. So it's good, but it's not that good. But what I'm trying to say is that I can hold 6 for 10. 6 watts per kilo, 10 minutes. And my gearing, I use a compact crank. I use a 34 with a 34 in the back. I use a mountain bike to set my main bike. And I can hold 6 watts per kilo for 10 minutes. So why the fuck is the bike industry putting a 38, 20 out in bikes? If they want to get people riding their bikes more. Most people hit a hill, they're like, oh, just grinding at 30 cadence, not having fun. So bike industry should start making bikes focused for weight loss. With appropriate gearing, you can fucking ride up any hill. People say, I'll go ride a mountain bike. Yeah, mountain bikes are cool and that, but why don't we have the agility of a road bike with mountain bike style cranks on there? With shorter Q factors, things like that. That's not happening yet, but in my opinion, that should happen, and that will happen eventually. Once the cycling industry goes, oh fuck, there's fuck all money in pro racing, but the weightless market, that's fucking where it's at. So what I propose, they put a good crankset with maybe 4430. A 4430 in the front and 34 in the back. The new 4700 Tiago Group set has a 34 stock. It's got a 3434 on there, which is a good step in the right direction. But it was still a way away from having appropriate gearing for the average punter who wants to lose a few pounds. And we know cycling up hills is the biggest calorie burner on the planet. Nothing comes close to burning more calories than riding your bike up a hill or on the way to work, after work with the kids, or just on the weekend. Hill climbing on a bike. Nothing comes close to that. People say, but running a marathon. Who the fucking run a marathon? I'm on a 2:48 marathon. Do you know how hard you have to fucking train? Your legs get fucked up. And I can't even train that much, man, because I've got one leg shorter than the other. I can't run much without getting an injury. But cycling, I can do 6,500 kilometres in a month and lose so much weight. I look like a fucking HIV person with a 6-foot tapeworm. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's just what people said I look like when I did 6,500 kilometres in a month. 6,500 kilometres a month with no knee pain. All I had was fucking chafing and a bit of a stiff neck. So what I'm trying to tell people is the future of road cycling, future of cycling is definitely the weight loss market. And I don't care if any industry takes this video and goes, oh, I don't give a fuck. I want more people I want more bums on bikes. I don't give a fuck. I don't want money or fame or whatever. I've got enough of that. What I want to see is more people riding bikes. More people riding bikes. And that's why I do what I do. Get a message out there. We put in our 3-week festival in Thailand, etc. And that is my little testing ground. I don't believe in testing on animals. I believe in testing on humans, which are animals, and we develop humans into animals in the climbs. And we get people having that animal instinct of like, let's go fucking do some shit. Let's do some fucking exercise. So I've trained literally with thousands of noobs. Thousands of noobs. Even if it just means I've gone for a ride with them, coaching up the hill. So I know exactly what it takes to get the fucking noob out the door having fun. And that starts with proper gearing on a bicycle. 1, a properly fitted bike. 2, properly geared. And 3, brakes that fucking work. There's so many of these brakes out there that fucking... a lot of people don't have strong hands, so why the fuck have we got piss weak brakes if you want to have people stopping safely? If you don't feel secure on your bike, you're not going to fucking want to ride it. There's enough redneck fucking cunt ride drivers on the road as it is. Let's make better brakes for bikes, and I think that's where disc brakes are going to go. Hydraulic discs don't necessarily give you more power, but they give you more strength for your little hands. Disc brakes definitely a way forward, hydraulics. So we're going to see bigger tyres as well. We're going to see 28 or 30 mil tyres, which more stability, more comfort, and more speed in a lot of things. But here's the thing. People don't really give a fuck about speed too much. They want comfort, stability, safety, and ease of use. Puncture resistance, things like that. Not solid rubber tyres that feel like shit, but comfort, efficiency. When you have comfort and efficiency, you boost performance in a fun way. So we're going to see power meters dropping down $100 or less. Just like heart monitors. I remember having my Polar heart monitor in 1999, $400. I had to do a 48-hour sleep deprivation study to get $400 to buy my first Polar heart monitor. I think it's called the ProTrainer XT, and all it did was basically heart rate. Now I can go to fucking online off eBay, Fleabay, and buy a $20 heart rate monitor that does the same shit. So what we're going to see, power meters are going to drop right down because it's just a piece of plastic on a fucking crank. Shouldn't be that expensive, but it is right now. And there's another thing in the bike industry called Veblen Good. Veblen is a name of an economist in the US. His last name was Veblen, and he theorized that if you make something expensive, then it becomes exclusive and people want that. And it creates this status thing. So we will still see the Veblen Good phenomenon in the cycling industry where people are willing to pay $10,000 for a bike made in the same factory, but anything different is a sticker. We're still going to say, that's alright, people got too much money, more money than sense, they want to blow it, that's fine. But you don't need to blow big bucks to get a good bike. Good bikes at the moment, the Giant Avail. I'm not sponsored by Giant, just in case people ask me. The Giant Avail, Specialized Diverge, things like that, Trek, Domane, there's some really good bikes out there. Cannondale, Synapse. These bikes, they're going that way, aren't they? They're getting easy gearing, 32 cassettes in the back. 32 cassette, when I worked in the bike industry, no one put a 32 cassette in the bike. You couldn't even get a road 32 cassette. People would laugh you at the shop. I would have laughed. If you came to me in 2003 and said, hey bro, I want to get a fucking 32 cassette on my bike, I'd be like, dude, just fucking go to the gym, do some squats and harden the fuck up and go and come back and you'll sell your real bike, 53, 39, 21 straight block. Alright, that's what I would have said. I had no idea. I had good intentions, but I had no real idea. And then when I started training with power meters and riding with Lance Armstrong, Cadell Evans, a few of these guys and watching them how they train, talking with them, I was like, you need to spin the wind. So we're going to see easier and easier and easier gears. We're going to see 36, we're going to see 42 cassettes on road bikes soon. You'll see it on my bike before you see it on anyone else's. That's the future of the road industry, cycling industry, in my opinion. That's the way it should go. That's the biggest fucking market. That is the biggest market. I think the first company to do it will probably be Specialized, because they're innovators and they're paying attention. They've got the thing in the Pulse Journal when it comes to market trends. S-Works. I remember when S-Works bikes were like, no one rode S-Works. I liked the S-Works. I liked it. It's pretty cool, made in the USA. It's sexy, Veblen, good. And then when Specialized came to road, it was like, oh, Specialized, it's a mountain bike brand. I don't know a lot of mountain bike shit. And then I think Thomas Boone and a few other juiced up guys started winning big races, and then S-Works got its fucking foot, and then, I remember 10 years ago, S-Works was like, that's mountain bike stuff. No one rides on the road. But I've seen industry stuff come and go, and definitely I think that's what we're going to do. Specialized is going to get in the wagon. They'll be followed by Trek, Cannondale, Giant, etc. Fitness bikes that, not this bullshit flat mark stuff. Good, functional road bike, nice and light, nice and zippy and fast, safe, comfortable, with proper fucking gearing, so people can tap into the sport that burns more calories per hour than any other sport. Right down below, if you can think of one sport, pardon me, that anyone can fucking do. Anyone can do. If you can physically ride a bike, you can burn more calories than any other sport on the planet. Let me know down below if you disagree with that, and I'll prove you fucking wrong. Again, you don't have to agree with me, but you're still fucking wrong.
Imagine we are